Welcome to the weather forecast video for Southern New England for Friday, June 7th of 2019. I'm your storm chaser, Justin. Quiet weather for us here in New England over the next few days. We have several chances of some rain next week, and also some very cool unseasonable temperatures today. Partly to mostly sunny in the morning, and then clouds will start to filter in during the afternoon. With highs upper 70s to the low 80s. Coldest at the shorelines, and the warmest into the interior. And there also is a bit of humidity, especially in the southern areas like southern Connecticut, southern Rhode Island, the Cape, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard. Even towards Boston, there could be a little bit of humidity today. So the weekend looks actually quite nice. Saturday, tomorrow looks good, and Sunday is now looking better. Here is a alert, since it will be such a nice week, and I have issued an alert for the coastlines. This is because there's cold water temperatures still only in the upper 50s, maybe low 60s. So be cautious if you are going into the water. It's still very cold because it is the beginning of June. Here's the look around the country right now. You can see excessive heat warning down in Texas. That's that pink shading. And you can see a few severe thunderstorm warnings and special marine warnings in Alabama, Mississippi, and a bit of Louisiana. Red flag warnings in that really hot pink color in California, as well as into Colorado. Excessive heat watches into Arizona. Then flood watches in Kentucky, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, and even into the Florida Panhandle, and one little smidge of Alabama. For us here in southern New England, just a special weather statement and a beach hazard statement. In southern New Hampshire, this is just because the water temperatures there are very cold, so the Water Service is taking note of that, issuing that alert, just so people are a bit cautious when they go into the waters in lakes and oceans and whatever. The water temperatures are still quite cold. Here's the NAM 3KM precip forecast going through late Sunday night, early Monday morning. You can see very dry. Maximum amount of rain is about 1/10 of an inch off the coast, so a very dry weekend this weekend makes for a perfect weekend. This is the GFS model for rainfall going through next Friday. You could see up to a little over 2 inches up in Massachusetts, just to the west of Springfield, but mainly between a 1/2 inch and an inch of rain, localized amounts higher. Here's the flash flood threat excessive rainfall for today. You can see a large area under the slight risk extending from Arkansas all the way to Virginia, North Carolina, and all the way down to the Gulf Coast, and a little marginal up in North Dakota, Montana, and Minnesota. For us here in New England, no flash flooding is likely, again, because the rainfall, there's not going to be much this weekend or until early next week. The severe weather look today, you can see an enhanced risk into North Dakota, South Dakota, and into Montana. That's mainly for damaging winds and hail. And you can see even a slight risk in southern Alabama and Georgia. For us here in New England, just some general thunder up into Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. For us here in southern New England, very quiet and beautiful conditions. It's June, so that means we check the tropics. No tropical activity expected in the next 48 hours, which is good. It's not showing anymore, but a few days ago it was showing possible system just off the northwest coast of Bermuda. That has now not been shown for a while, so which is good. Finally, the 5-day, outlook. You can see tomorrow, beautiful, high of 85, just a general view. Some could be higher, some could be lower. Sunday, partly cloudy, high of 75, so a bit cooler, and that night temperature is cool too, down in the upper 40s near 50. Monday looks mainly cloudy, high of 74. It might be a little generous given the 74. I think many of us would be near 70. Tuesday, we introduce a chance of rain, and it will be very cool and unseasonable, only high of 67. Wednesday, cloudy still, 73, so we will be warming back up, but then doesn't show it on here. But Thursday looks like a miserable day with temps only in the low to mid 60s with some possibly heavy rain. That's the weather forecast video today. For today, Friday, June 7th, 2019. Thank you all for tuning in, and stay safe out there.